I think that or the brown. Good morning. I'm picking up the clippies. Good morning. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Virginia. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Linda. It is. It won't, so magical takes so much out of people. I have not recovered from it because I've been on the ground nonstop since it, but I sewed yesterday and I am sewing today, so I'm excited about that. And I'm drinking coffee because my husband hasn't made me. I mean, I'm drinking his Coke because my husband hasn't made me coffee yet. I'm tired. Good morning. All right, so today I'm cutting out. I'm almost done. I just need to interface all the pieces. I'm going to be doing a Lord of the Ring Erica Bowl bag from Orosa, and I'm just trying to figure out if I should do it on That's So Nova or if I should just do it here on YouTube. So it's not going to be a tutorial; it's just me sewing and talking. So that's what I'm trying to figure out which one I should do. I don't know. I am sleepy. I might have to get coffee in between. Good morning. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the Erica Bowler Lords of the Ring style, and I just need, I don't know, there's part of me that wants to do it on my Facebook group because I haven't did a video on there before, but then there's another part that I know and not everyone is privy to Facebook, but they are YouTube. So I have quite a few like Patreon people who are not part of the Facebook group whatsoever. So YouTube is your vote. that's the reason why YouTube is easier to access and all that. So that's what I plan on doing. I just need to interface all my pieces, and then I need to ship off. There's 2 kits I need to ship off today, and I'd finished an order last night, but it's upstairs. I don't know if my husband can hear me to bring it down. It was another Wanda bag. It's very similar to the other one I made from the Everyday Tote. It has the same modifications that I had in our Patreon group. So like Dalva knows and Leslie knows, like they know, there's quite a few of us on here that know what my modification and know that the labor of love that I went through that modification. So I finished it, but I made one and I made 2. I had a Mandalorian and I had a Wanda one. They both sold at AwesomeCon. Someone seen it on my feed and they're like, "Can you make me one?" I have made this Everyday Tote Wanda style version like 6 times since AwesomeCon. It's like a big hit because people love the modifications I have. Kendall, I hear Kendall. Can you bring the red bag downstairs to me so I can show everyone in what I made yesterday? I thought it was going to be longer than I was because I haven't sewed for a long time. I found the rhythm. It took longer to interface and cut out than to actual sew. So go figure that, right? See, you hear him? He's going down the stairs faster. He's starting to feel good. I said, you're going down the stairs fast. The red bag that I made yesterday, can you bring that so I can show it to them? So yeah, he's still hurting. He's still sore in some areas, but I could tell by his gait that he's feeling a little bit better. He has a little bit more pep in his step than he did the past couple of days. So that's a blessing. My dad has, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, cirrhosis of the liver. So there's just more tests and more things going on and special medicine that he's going on. And then it's just, it's been a day. That yesterday was a day and a half. Just yeah. I'm mailing this out like this morning because I was supposed to mail it out yesterday, but I got sidetracked. So this is the Everyday Tote. This is my Wanda applique. on the sides, instead of having just nothing there, you have side pockets that go about around here deep. As you can see, my fingers are right there. So you have another side pocket. These are the modifications that me and Patreon got to do. That goes in about, yeah, to where this is. You got a cute Lauren More Me Know, marvel at my creation. You have definitely your recessed zipper. And besides the 2 modifications that we did have, the bag automatically comes with a zipper pocket and 2 cargo pockets. I made it have a crossbody by adding 2 connectors inside the bag. And this is the bread and butter. This area is a pocket that you can put your control, like what are the wire connectors, cell phone connectors? That's right? That's the right word.
To charge.
The charger cords in here. And it has a magnet that goes to this pocket, which it can hold your computer or laptop or whatever you have. And this section is heavily padded too. So yeah, this is a big request for me. I get it a lot. I gotta say, out of all the modifications we have done in Patreon, this one is my favorite because it draws a lot of people's attention first and foremost, but the side zippers are what people really love about it. Here, thank you. People really like the side zippers so they can put their cell phones, their wallet, or whatever, and it's on the side. Your passport, please. Give me your passport. Sorry. You're gonna be like, Shinova, I need to get coffee. That's what I need to get, some coffee. Okay. I know everyone tells me to do StreamYard, and maybe I do need to do it. Yeah. I want to do something. I'm going to do a cool spooky season. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 80% Betty Bowler bag and turn it into Jack Pumpkin King, or just a Pumpkin King. So that's one thing. I'm not going to tell you which day. I have some things that are really like big, and then I have things that are little, because I know that everyone can't do everything. So I want to have a good range. But the last 13 days of Halloween Novaween, which I think it starts on the 19th. Every day we will be doing something a little bit different. I might be dressed up in a costume, all the weirdness of Shinova. Leslie, I'm going to have to look into StreamYard. I have this service through my phone that I can link up my camera, and I've been in 2 locations, but I couldn't see any comments, so it was really frustrating. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Having a Casper or some kind of hero, that would be cute. Thank you, Java. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yeah, it was a very fun hack, but they that bag, if you're in my group and you're like newer to Patreon, just scroll back till March. You will see the chaos in my facial expressions, disappointment, happy, and all that, because that wasn't the original bag. The original bag I still want to make. I did make, and it sold. It was like the minute I made it, it sold. Like I put it up on my Etsy, and like I was like, oh, I don't know if anyone's gonna want it. And I heard ching ching, and I was like, okay. I'll try StreamYard with you so we can test it. Yeah, we could definitely do that another day. What I'm going to do is, when I get off here, I just have to put on my heat press and interface everything, and then throw it on the ground so it can cool off. And I will grab some, I guess, more Coca-Cola, because you can see my eyes are half masked. Dad giveaway, show was tired. So we can go, and I'll try to angle the camera. I'll call Sandra so I can see what angles I can put the camera, so you can see me and I can see the comments, and I guess you can see what I'm making. I'm going to be making the whole Erica Bowler rack. I have everything cut out. I don't feel like this is an extremely long bag to do, but with that being said, I am tired and I'm still not recouped from all this from So Magical to So Family. So I probably be a little bit slower than normal. I definitely will stop and answer questions if I see them. But yeah, Erica Bowler bag is a big seller for me on my Etsy page, and one that gets a lot of requests. So and the weird thing is that I have never done a tutorial for the Erica Bowler bag. I have done almost every single one of Aura Rosa's bags except the Luz and the Erica Bowler bag and Esperanza. I do, and you know what's funny? I make that bag a lot. I love it because when Hope sees it, she's like, "Show me your powers." When she was little, we'd be like, "Esperanza." She'll turn around and she'll be like, "I'll show you my powers." She was really into superheroes back then. It was really cute. But whenever we still say Esperanza, her head turns, so it's pretty funny. Or like, cause like her Spanish teacher was like, "Oh, Esperanza Mabry," and she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I do have a name in Spanish." She's super cute. Like she's, I don't know. She like literally made my day. She was the one that was like, "Go live, mom. Nobody's home except dad, so he can handle the dog's bark. Go live. Have fun." So yeah, I'm all about that. Thank you. I love that Wanda bag. That is one of my favorite Wanda bags style I make. I like the other one I like to make is the bag from Blue Cala. The convertible backpack. That one sells really well for me with Wanda too. It's and with Star Wars. I make a lot of Star Wars bag out of it. But yeah, today we're doing Dorian's Hobbit Hole. And we're going to be having some fun with some hardware. So you see me put it on. I'm just trying to figure out what thread color I want. I got like so many different shades of like green and brown that it takes me forever to find out which one I want. Esperanza is just like is exactly the same thing as if you made a Betty, if you made a Erica Bowler, you can make an Esperanza. So they're the exact same thing. They're like it's eerie how much they're alike. It's just a smaller version and a little bit wider. Yeah, so that dad's liver, that's what we're worried about right now. They all the fluid they reduced from his stomach is crazy. It was like 7,500 milligrams. And he was skinny going in there. He just looks not like my dad. So I'm hoping that he'll change. But I'm not too sure. It's just hard. If anybody out there has a have a parent that's like kind of addicted to alcohol or drugs, and you probably are in the same boat as me when they say they're going to change, you wholeheartedly want to believe it, but you heard it so much that you don't want to be dumbfounded when it comes again. So I'm hoping and I'm praying. Trust me, I'm hoping and I'm praying, but I don't know. I guess it's starting to wane on me where I'm just like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. And I don't want to be that way. Trust and believe I do not want to be that way. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's hump date. Yeah, everyday tote is one of my favorite totes, and my other favorite one is, you guys already know, is a Tuesday tote with everything that she put in for the like middle size back, all that. It's such a good learning tool that when you could apply so many of her hacks to different bags and you go forward from there. I love when a book, I mean instructions, can teach you something that you can apply to your everyday bag making. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I need to stuff my face, um, maybe drink a gallon of coffee, and get ready to go live. I'll look into StreamYard, but last time I did it, it was just like I couldn't see the comments either. Like the one with when I did StreamYard with Lauren and myself, I cannot see the comments. Yeah, yeah, Leslie. Yeah, it is a tough one because we were there when the doctor said that most damage is irreversible. You just need to change your lifestyle so that way you won't feel as much pain. That you don't make it progress. And he was like, "Oh, if I take this medication, it'll reverse it." And we're all, the doctor and all of us were in the room like, "You did you not just hear what he said?" Oh, right. All right. So it's very frustrating. Um, it's hard. I don't think people talk a lot about it, but uh when kids start parenting their parents, it is the most difficult thing in the world because you have to have respect for them because after all, they're your parents. Two, you were raised that to respect your elders, so you do all these things. But then when if your parent kind of starts acting like a child, you don't want to be a parent. Like I told you yesterday, I have a superhero complex with my dad. I feel, even though he's not a very tall man, I feel that he could lift up the whole world. He's the smartest man in the world and whatever. And then seeing him in such a fragile state is really messing with my psyche. I have hope. I mean, Hope and Kendall ask me every day if I'm okay. I don't express anger, hate, malice, anything like other people do. I'm a person that likes to bottle it all up, but I'm trying not to explode. Okay. I'm making the regular size Dalva. Yeah, I haven't made the 80%. I love the regular size. If you go into my shop, that's so Nova, you can see when people buy this, the first thing they say is they love the size. So I'm not messing with the thing because people love this size. This is the size that sells. I sell 1 to 2 Erica Bowler bags every week. During November or the holidays, I'm pumping those bad boys out every day. People love this size. So I know a lot of people like to do things for 80%. And normally I'm on board. I do the Betty Bowler at 80% because it's ridiculously big. It's so big. But this is like a perfect everyday size from someone that's really small, petite, to someone that's fluffy and plus size like me. So I'm doing it regular size. Yes, parenting your parents is dude. And my parents are married, but they technically should be divorced. They haven't lived with each other for 13 years. Then my mom swoops in and tries to be, I'm his wife. I can tell the doctors what I want to. And I'm like, oh crap. She doesn't know. My dad made me the person for everything. And then awkward, I'm morbid, but then having to talk about if I die, this is what I want to do. I'm like, I'm mentally not ready for that. I know no one's ever ready for it, but I don't know. Becoming, yes, thank you, right? Like it is becoming parents to your parents suck. And all this did is this. One, I'm going to speak to a lawyer so I can write down if I want to be, how I want to be buried, if I want to be cremated, whatever I want, because that's the hot topic in my family right now. My dad is, ever since I was a little Nova that I can remember, has said that if he ever passed away, he would like to be cremated and have his ashes in his home of in Spain. And I was like, cool, I got you. Like, and then my mom's like, you can't have your ashes. That's not how the Bible says it. And we're like, okay, I get what you're saying, mom, but this is what his wishes are. So this has been a fight all this week. It's to the point when I see my mom or my dad call me, I visibly cringe. It like I have a warning on my phone goes, warning, parents are calling. Parents are calling because I'm like, I don't want to. I don't like to be pulled in the middle, and I feel like I get it. I'm old enough. I have kids. They're grandparents. I could talk to them on a basis, but I'm still their kid. At the end of the day, I'm still John and Ursula's kid, and I'm not on the same level as them because they taught me to respect your elders, and your elders know more. So why are you pulling me in a rank that I do not want to be in? So, I would like to be blissfully ignorant. I'm just it's just been a hard week, and I'm just like, with Kendall being ill, he hit my in-laws were there, and it's been a week. Like have you ever guys seen the Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson video Scream? That's what I want to do. I want to destroy everything and have like this awesome dance break and like just put headphones on and then say some really cool new age shit. And just go away because it's been very intense. It has been intense. So this is what I'm feeling right now. So I'm like, hey, let me go live and talk to sewing people and fulfill this order so I can get it shipped out tomorrow. Or if I get it done before 1 or 2, I can ship it out today. The post office box not that far from me. Yay, Christine! Oh, thank you, Leslie. I don't understand that. Like, they were right there saying that your liver is like damaged, and he's like, "Oh, it can regenerate." They were like, "No, that's if you cut off part of your liver, you it regenerate." Like, I was like, and then the doctors kept looking at me. I'm like, "He's mentally okay, so I can't do anything. What do you want?" Ask him anything. He's not saying that aliens abducted him and took away his liver. He's not saying any crazy stuff other than that he thinks his body's going to regenerate a brand new liver, which I know sounds crazy saying it out loud, but I mean, considering this is the guy that when they did the echocardiogram, he was the one that was showing them where to place it so they can help see the fluid. Because this is what my dad did before he became an engineer. Oh, God, Dalva. Yeah, second okay, you know what, Dalva? Secondhand embarrassment as a kid is real. I'm giving you an air hug right now because I had to like wash my dad's hair and shoulders, and he's so fragile. He is so fragile and his skin is damn near translucent. Like me and my father always been the similar color. He's been like one shade darker than me. And I was the joke that I look like a ghost. Yeah, I have a that's another topic for another day. He is so translucent. I could see every single vein in his body. And washing his hair, washing his shoulder, washing his face, and I wanted to break. And I wanted to scream, but I didn't know how I'm supposed to feel. I do have a therapy appointment on Thursday. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. And then everyone asking me if I'm okay is it's like what are you supposed to say? Like you say yes, but realistically inside your head, you have that scream montage going with Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson where they're destroying stuff. This is what's going on in my head right now. I think it would make me happy to destroy some stuff. Like I'm this close to getting the old printer in a bat. I'm just throwing that out there. Thank you, Virginia. I appreciate it. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Lisa. It's a matter of money, but my dad's always wanted to be cremated. Like even when he was making the top amount of money, because my dad worked for Texaco oil refinery in California, and he was like a head engineer. They would like fly him out to Iran and all that stuff like that. Like my dad is really savvy. He when he was working, he was making bucks, big bucks. But even my abuelita, when he would tell him if something happens to me, because he was in a really bad car accident, he always said that he wanted to be cremated. He doesn't feel like being underneath the ground would is not where he wants to be, like, are his body parts. I kind of understand. I said the same thing, and my mom almost had a heart attack when I said it. I was like, it is one part, it's cost that my family doesn't have to. Two, being like, even though my body's not there and I'm not having a heartbeat or brainwaves, being stuck underground scares the living hell out of me. Being confined is my worst fear. So yeah, I think it's my dad's actually too. So, I don't know. But I think if you're anyone over the age of 20, you should have some kind of thing written out so that your family doesn't fight over it and they can just respect your wishes. That's all I have to say about that. Sorry for the Debbie Downer talk today. Good morning, Kelly. Yeah. And the thing is the the mass on his stomach on his liver indicates that it is spreading. And the first thing he does when he gets out, he was like, I think I'm gonna have a glass of wine and smoke a cigar. I'm like, oh my, walk away, Shadova. Walk away. I don't know. I don't know. Just walk away. Good morning, Arnetta. Yeah, that paper thin skin is really, really weird. I wasn't prepared for that. I was like, this looks like some stuff I would see in the movie Aliens. Like somebody's gonna pop out, right? Thank you, Leslie. I needed to hear that. Because I don't know how to like everyone's like, hey, how are you feeling? I'm like, what I don't know what to say. I I'm happy he's alive, but I'm frustrated with him. Yeah, it was a choice. Yeah, it has something to do with my dad has always wanted that. Like I'm not lying. I would love if my eye was cremated. This is gonna sound weird, but all the places I couldn't go, I or never went, I would like to have I know this is gonna sound weird. I would like to have each one of my kids, like, divide up my ashes, and they go to a place that I really wanna go and spread my ashes there, like Ireland and, France and just different things. I think that would be cool, or, like, having some ashes made into jewelry, but I think that's freaky because, like, what if you played around your kids and told them that you're gonna haunt them for the rest of your life, and now they have this, like, amulet that has your ashes. It's weird. I go supernatural real fast though, but that's just my mind. Yeah. Yeah, I am going through counseling. I do see a therapist. I already see a therapist because I have, like, again, apparently in my life, I get a lot of people tell me I don't show certain emotions, and it's not that I don't. I feel emotions. I'm just really good at holding it all in. Now, there are some emotions I can't do. Like if someone blatantly does something in front of my face, I will drop my mouth. I will like have like one eyebrow arch, but no one actually can get physical words out of me unless I do it. So I go to a therapist because I feel like they are not going to judge you. They're there to help you. So, and it's just a third party that has no idea what's going on. So if you talk like mad smack about the person, they're like, I understand. It's okay to feel this. And you're like, yay, this feels better. It feels like I'm healing. I know, and it's important. It's super important because I don't have a problem with my what my dad has. My siblings and my mother does now. And the kicker is, in his will, nobody knows I'm the person that is in charge of everything. So basically, when he goes, if he goes, whenever he goes, hopefully 100 years from now, I'm knocking on some damn wood. Um, I am the person that's in charge of everything. Basically, he left me in a position it's going to be me against my family. He said, I did it this way because you're the strongest person and you will allocate things the way I want them. I'm like, "Sh- it sucks being the oldest." Yeah, it is okay. It's okay not to be okay, 100%. And this whole week, I'm okay. The reason why I have mixed feelings, I am so happy that everything worked out for Kendall, and every day he's getting better. But to have him not like for them he wouldn't breathe on his own for 3 hours after surgery. It was a very scary thing, and it's hard for me to process that because I literally don't know what it would be like to be without him for a day or days. Him not going to bed or sleeping by me or talking with me watching TV why we were together like we do every single day, it was messing me up. I couldn't even sleep with my sleeping medicine because he's not there. He came home, I kept watching him, like, I'll get up every 2 hours to check his fever. I was so worried. Um, he's doing better now. No more fevers. Thank you for that. By the way, did you know Tylenol has liquid form for adults? It was the nurse was like, "Get the liquid Tylenol, it works faster." Hold Kendall was like, "I could do backflips." I'm like, "You can't. You just had surgery." So, the liquid Tylenol is amazing. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Oh, okay. Pen, pen. I'm gonna write that down. So I'm writing down the 5 wishes. Yeah, sewing is very relaxing to me. That's why I love my job. It's relaxing. I can do my creativity and I can get an instant gratification of completing something. Um, and it's just there's a skill with sewing that when we start trusting our machine and trusting ourselves, it's like it becomes one. I can't explain it. When you trust your machine fully, or you trust that what you're doing is gratefully, it just makes your life a little easier. Oh, that'd be nice. I have a friend that her mother was at, like, part of this thing for a tree, and she planted it in her backyard, and whenever she misses her mom, she sits by the tree and just talks to it, and I'm like, "That's pretty cool, dude. I like that." Versus the creepy jewelry my dad's talking about. Would you wear, I mean, seriously, I don't know. I'm happy to catch a live too. Oh, Sandra, do you have any knife and horror zippers left? Laura's looking for some horror content. She had a box and she separated some stuff and they had really cool zipper pulls. If she doesn't have them, go, I know knife zipper pulls you can definitely get at New Moxie. New Moxie. I like saying it with the Boston accent. I have no idea why. Well, because you know, when I hear her title, I think of like a flapper girl and the guy's trying to buy her a drink or hit on her and she's like, no, and other guy is like, she got Moxie. That's how that's how my brain works. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of good things get weighed on me because I'm the oldest. I have a sister and two brothers. My sister has like a zero patience. So like they're like no one goes to her because she'll look at you like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? Hey, Lynette. Yes, sewing does mend your soul. I can account to that. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, see, oh, there you go. There's the information that Sandra has. She has both in rainbow and black matte black. I personally think a all horror bag made with rainbow hardware would be super cool. Like, I don't know, it's like you're playing with the pastel colors and everything's like gothic and horror. I don't know, best of both worlds. Okay, you'd be like, yeah, okay. See, Melissa, this is what I wanted to hear because I was like, maybe I watched too much Supernatural, but if I had your ashes in a necklace that you want me to wear, it would literally creep me out. Even if it was in a dresser covered with 100 books, I would always think if something weird happens in the house, I'll be like, "That's my dad. That's weird." Now, having it outside of my house like a plant, I think is super cool because especially if it's a plant if it's like not a plant that has fruit, I'm gonna let okay, I'm thinking weird because if you eat the fruit that your parents' ashes were in, that would just totally mess with my mind for years to come. But like having a nice plant to like shade your garden or just a beautiful plant that has bees and honey coming to bees and like flying beans, that'll be cool. But if you get a plant that you're eating fruit from, I mean I guess that's one way to be close to your family member. I don't. This is getting really morbid. Yeah. Yeah, ashes. Okay, so my dad wants to be. He said if something happens to me, he wants to be cremated, but he wants me to take part of his ashes to Spain to our family, and the other part made into four jewelry pieces for his four kids. And when I told Calissa, she was like, "Oh hell no, that's." And she's like, I am not getting haunted by dad. I'm like, oh my God. So I did look into possibly doing a tree, and Kendall was like, "Is it going to be a tree that produces like fruit?" And I was like, "Oh God, I never thought. No, no, no. I'll make it a holly bush or something. I don't know." But that's how my mind's been all week. It's very intriguing. Yeah, she has all the stuff that's spooky right now. Oh, Sweeney Todd is so good. What character did he play? Like, what he was cast he was part of the cast. What character did he play? I love Sweeney Todd. I love that. I've not only have I seen it in movies, but I've seen it live on Broadway. It is just a great movie, a TV show too. I mean, movie, theater, and I forgot the other thing. Yeah, I think by being in those gardens for memories are really cool. Like I said, she has like this tree that's really cool that the leaves kind of like hang down and they look like banana leaves, but they're not. And she talks to her mom, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool though. Like it's pretty cool, and it's like metaphorically like really cool too. So like if there's a storm and the tree's swaying and it doesn't break, it makes her realize that her mom never broke down, so she can't break down. Kind of things like that. But I'm gonna be a hard pass to the fruit tree. Uh, I'm weird and I'm willing to try a lot of different food, but that is a no. Can you imagine you come over to someone's house and they grab like these big beautiful oranges and they slice them up and they serve them to you and you're like, yes, this is the tree that I planted with my mother's ashes as you're chewing the orange. I wouldn't be your friend anymore. I'm just gonna let you know. We can't do it. Yeah, coffins freak me out too. The first time I experienced one, I was really lucky because I was later in life. It was like 19 or 20. I almost passed out. I think my mom had to get me out of there because I was hyperventilating. I should be kind of used to it, but I'm not. Yeah, I know. So we're gonna stop the morbid talk. Thank you for this TED talk and helping me work through some of my issues. And it feels awesome to know that I'm not alone out there. But I'm going to interface all these and I'm going to hop on live and try to angle the camera the way I want it to so that we can talk and you can see me bind and all that fun stuff. All right. I will talk to you in a few. Thank you. Yeah, Weeping Willow would be a beautiful one. Thank you. Please do hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can see all my weirdness anytime. Bye.